now that if things go wrong in like the first, like the 6 to 10 minute mark, as we touched on in the draft, then we're in for a messy game.
No, absolutely, yeah. It's going to be very, I feel like, 10 minutes in, we're going to know which way this game's going. So let's have a look, see how this starts off for both the teams here. Team Bold Reborn, ladies and gentlemen, against Ooredoo Thunders, a WEU Meepo, returning for the first time since... I wonder when was the last time he played Meepo in a professional game? When did we last see a WEU Meepo? It must have been a long time ago.
Probably a while ago. Yeah, like years ago? I don't know.
Oh, maybe I can get it up on the old... I'll do some research.
Check the statistics.
Some search and get it. No, I'll do some search here.
I chuckled.
Thank you. Yeah. There we go. T-Panda there.
Wow, less than I thought.
10 months ago. So it's been 10 months. It's been nearly a year. I don't know what happened 10 months ago. If he won or lost with it, he probably won with it. So
I'm gonna say he lost.
He has a 100% win rate on Meepo within the last year of gameplay.
We're talking about a pub game. Okay.
Gorg and Bangan, they'll be able to hold their ground here, but Ooredoo Thunders, they'll get the majority of the bounty runes. 3 bounty runes here for Ooredoo Thunders to start.
Oh, no, 4.
Oh, wait. Oh. Well.
That one was just chilling.
Okay, they got 4. Well, okay, well, they're happy with that start. That is a good start for Ooredoo Thunders. That gold adds up. Well, we'll see. Team Bold, they don't need the money. They wanted to sort of give themselves a bit of a tough start, I'm sure. Bit of a challenge.
They want to play the hard game.
Exactly. That's how confident they are in the WEU Meepo. He's like, you know what? He told the team, he's like, guys, don't pick up the bounty runes. I got this. So let's see. Let's see how it is. Yeah. I mean, how does the lane go? WEU Meepo versus Noob DP. How's this matchup, Kazu?
Sounds like a very chill lane in terms of both of them should just farm. I guess eventually it might get a little annoying for WEU, but I think once he gets the clone with the passive and he just heals up a bit, he should be fine. I think the important part of this lane is going to be like this 5-minute mark, 6-minute mark. If DP gets some runes and some rotations, then WEU can start bleeding, and that's what they need to avoid from happening.
Take quite a bit of damage here with the siphons. He'll be fine. He's got a fair few tangos still to play with. And these side lanes. I mean, overall, obviously the Spider coming in late through the draft, 4th pick. How much of a problem is this Spider for Team Bold? Like, do they have means to deal with a Spider that starts to get out of control? Or is it pretty rough?
I think it's quite a big problem. And to talk about the lanes real quick, having the enemy team get 4 bounty runes is not ideal. And also, when you get... Oh, mid lane, some pressure. No, just chilling. Like to go about the Brood again, when you play into this hero and you have like a support that doesn't really protect you, it can be quite hard because this hero can run you down really nicely with the E. So I feel like this top lane with the Drow is also very volatile.
Let's have a look. Let's see who's going to be getting the first kill of this game. And indeed, we are already low on the regen, but he's making the moves here for the water runes.
Yeah.
Top Gorg. He's getting body blocked here by Omar with some smooth steps, and that will set it up. First blood there for Ooredoo Thunders as they take down Gorg, getting blocked off on the attempted retreat by Omar.
Yeah, that's just a nice play by them, you know, and they're abusing the fact of what we kind of touched on just now. Silencer, I mean, what does Bangan do? He just like looks at them and claps them a bit with his glaives, but they don't really care. So if they're ever out of position and they go on him, Gorg might just have a hard time in this lane.
Let's see how Zipzapper can do this game from the off-lane Pango. We have seen him have some fun from this position before. So far in the lane, you can see CS across the board looking very good for Ooredoo Thunders. So Bangan and Omar trying to stand their ground against one another. Not going to be a trade that Bangan can stand any longer. Bottom lane, Team Bold. Get the block off onto Kaori. See if Papo's got enough damage to take him down with these right clicks. Here, 2000 TPing forward to try and get the kill on Zipzapper, and he'll do it. Teleports in, closes the gap, takes the kill. Kaori's going to be able to survive, and now Pablo's also going to take a fair bit of damage on the way out. Nice moves here from Ooredoo, keeping their cool after the pressure from that Fisher.
Nice cliff. These lanes are not looking too good.
Oh, no,
Top lane,
Gorg.
even another kill.
Yeah, and Gorg also going to have to try his best to scramble towards the tower. But again, Omar with these blocks causing issues for Gorg. It's going to be a double kill for the Rubik here, 4 minutes in. He will die, but it's very much worth as they take down both heroes from that Team Bold safe lane.
Okay, so I'm worried at 4 minutes, but it's about to get a whole lot worse in like 2.5 minutes from now, when all these heroes get their 6s. As bottom Corey should be okay. Looking at the swashbuckle, because when these heroes get 6, you have the Prophet ult, you have Brute getting 6, DP ult. I feel like Bolt's map might just start bleeding even more.
I mean, this top lane's just so scary here for Gorg and Bengen. They've just TP'd back into the lane, and each and every time, Wuta being able to step up and trade hits with them. Omar doing an excellent job of harassing both, playing very solid here to Rubik in lane. See, I mean, it's a lot of eyes on WEU to see what he's able to do this match as the Meepo.
Oh, he's going ATOS on DP. I like this build-up. I've seen this before only against Puck, when DPs play against Puck. But it makes you tankier early on, and it just gives them like even more catch on the map. Like, they're already up 2k gold. They know they want to play on like fast tempo and diving. So I really like what Noob is building into here. And the same with their positioning. He gets 6, and they're already 3 mid.
Yeah, look at this quick moves. Ooredoo Thunders playing it cool. Couple of supports to the mid. Exorcism up. What are you going to do about this damage being done to your tower? Probably not a whole lot if you're Team Bold. I don't know what they can really do to sort of hold back against this early pressure Kazu mid.
Actually, nothing. If they bring heroes here, I think they might just die. You can delay it, but I think the same thing will just happen. Maybe you get to save your tower. It might drop to like 20% when you know you have the Shaker here with the siege. But this might just happen again in 2 minutes from now.
Let's have a look. Trying to get the setup with the Fisher. Still pretty low on the levels, so not much of a stun to play with. Tier 1 in the mid, already falling down to about 20% of his HP. A lot of pressure with that first round of the Exorcism.
Not ideal if you're a Gorg fan at this point, that's for sure.
We'll see Omar. Now he's going to be surrounded by the 2 supports, but with Noob around, Omar feeling very strong. Will die here, but they did lose. Actually, both supports did that last right click there, doing enough damage for Noob to take down Pablo as well. So, of course, the trade still ends up going the way of Ooredoo here, getting further and further ahead, and Noob off to a very, very solid start at the mid. Top net worth at the moment, Noob already 1,000 net worth ahead of WEU's Meepo.
Yeah, he's kind of chilling. I feel like not that much is going to happen to him. I'm even struggling to see how they're going to kill him later. They would have to do it with some Rolling Thunder into Global, but even then they need either WEU to be there with all his clones or even Gorg. And right now, Team Bolt are going to have a little bit of breathing space, but I think this 8-minute mark, when the next EXO is up, TA 2000, he has his ult ready plus TP on the Natures, and Brute just got 6. They're going to have a lot of things to address. There's like at least 2 towers that are going to be pressured and maybe even getting collapsed on. So this next 40 seconds for Team Bold is very crucial in terms of how they respond.
So big Nature's Wrath coming in bottom. Zip Zapper getting taken down low. Will cut out the Sprout, but the kinetic field will stop his escape. TA 2000 takes him down. Lead this top tier 1 taking heavy bits of damage. Team Bold, they're bringing the numbers to try and get some kills though. As Omar will fall, Pablo goes down in return. Woots were able to clean him up. He's
Run, my friends.
Start charging towards Gorg, but the TPs will do it. Gorg managing to get out back to the safety of his fountain, but the tower up top will continue to suffer. Now as Wooter will manage to finish it off here 8 minutes in.
Mid lane next. Oh.
We are just able to jump out in time. But indeed, with him having to leave the area, it will mean that there's no further defense for this tier 1. So 2 tier 1s already been taken at the 8-minute or so mark by Ooredoo Thunders. 5k lead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So if you're Team Bald, I think that at this point you need to... I would probably want to wait for minute 10 to get the tome to my silencer, because if you want to take a fight right now, you legit need global to kind of cheat your way through a quick fight, because otherwise the spells of your enemies are too strong. And for OT, if they don't overplay, their map is very easy to play, needless to say, with a 5k gold lead at 9 minutes. There's an Atos already.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be one of the faster ones you'll see on a Death Prophet here, Noob.
Oh, bottom.
It's a good attempt here from Team Bold, and it will be a successful one. We are making the magic happen here with Pablo. They catch out the TA2000 Carry Nature's Prophet. It's a big kill.
You got ganked by the surprised Weha from coming around. That should be okay. Never mind, Atos.
Bless him, he can't get Zolt off. They just got so much to interrupt him. Ooredoo Thunder's really making Zip Zapper feel the pain there. Between the amount of disables, roots and such they have to play with, they still had a silence if necessary. So it's super hard for Zip Zapper to get out of that sort of situation. He goes down. Tier 2 will continue to get pressured, and already beyond it, Kaori is eyeing up Bengen. Spiders are being sent in as well. Glimpse back, there's going to be no chance for Bengen. Another kill for Ooredoo. 11-4, 10 minutes. Pablo, maybe with Gorg they can find some kills in return. They can. They'll be able to cut off the escape of Wuta. And also able to take down Kaori. So Team Bold, they will manage to punch back here. Ooredoo Thunder still continue to hanging around the area. So see if Team Bold can get their hands on anyone else. Doesn't look like it. Both Noob able to make it out. Half the way towards his boosted travel. The items continue to fly out for Noob. 10 seconds until the next exorcism as well. So Noob can look to play aggressive again. But a little bit of a punch back from Team Bold. Getting some of the kills. Getting space for Meepo. You know, Weeha's got his Blink Dagger. He's going to go across that Dragon Lance. Get that very cost-efficient stats online for the Meepo. And he's making okay time on it. He's the top farm at the moment on his team. But as we can see on the network, still quite a bit behind those at the cores of Ooredoo Thunders.
Yeah, I mean, right now for Bald, you know, these couple trades they had, they're really good for them. Like, if you're trading 1 for 1, even 2 for 1, when you're this far behind, it can be pretty good for you. A lot of your subs, they need this net worth, they need this XP. I also like that Weeha has a blink to at least kind of give his team, like, a little more help of, I can go and you can global and then you can roll as Zip Zapper. Uh-oh.
Tried to clear the wave. He will get the roll off this time.
That's good.
So we'll manage to roll away. But it's another tower that will be taken without Team Bold being able to put any sort of stop to it. 11 minutes in, Tier 2 taken on the top lane.
Yeah, you hate to see it. But at this point, if you're Bald, I feel like you only have 2 real plays. You try to play like on the outskirts of your jungle, where like you dance in a way where you bait OT to go too deep. This is not too deep, as it's just a free kill. Or you fight with global.
I mean, just so much control here. Static Storm's going to get laid down. Bengen's going to fall pretty low to the curse that was used against him. In fact, it will end up finishing him off. Gorg also unable to step back here. 3 dead on Team Bold. Ooredoo just completely owning the map right now.
Okay. Okay. Next plan when they have. We are. Hello. He doesn't want no plan.
Alright, they're going to look the jump on to Kaori. Well, that'll be an easy kill. For Wii. Nothing to be done here from the Disruptor, as Team Bob will manage to take him out. So Weeha showing us a bit of a glimpse of maybe what he's going to be able to do to hold on to this game here for Team Bold.
Okay. You know, Weeha is pushing the tempo a little bit. I like it. Getting some of these kills, going some aggressive items. I'm a fan. I would like one of them to at least make sure to stay around the spot area. I think Gork is doing a good job. To like just, you know, keep the farm up, just make sure you don't play too clumped up, because you are 6,000 gold behind. It's not too easy for you to play. And if they can slowly, you know, chip in on this blink for Pablo, which is, you know, it's not that close. He's about halfway now, but that is, I would say, their biggest comeback timing in this game is going to be the Shaker Blink Dagger.
Absolutely. They're going to see if they can maybe get a kill off the back of this smoke to help boost that gold that Pablo's trying to build up. Quick smoke and head down to the bottom lane. Now we're moving with the 4 of them. Gorg's around if he does feel it's necessary to step up, but Ooredoo, they might actually find Gorg whilst the rest of Gorg's team is looking for them. So set up with the ATOS.
Yep.
Got the vision here for the glimpse back. Gorg in a whole lot of trouble. Team Bold were able to wrap around the back though, and they also got the carry kill themselves. So an even trade.
That's a good trade for them.
Team behind, yeah, a favorable one for Team Bold. They're making it work at Team Bold. They're down 7k, but very much not giving up. They know that they can make plays to get themselves back in the game. They've got eyes on Noob moving in the river. WEU's in with the jump. They've got the fire. Fisher Static Storm will get laid down, but that's Noob taken down. A whole lot of money there going the way of Bang, and he's the one to get the last touch on that kill. But Team Bold doing their best here to hold on to the game, and a couple of kills like that, they don't get much bigger than those two. The carry in the mid taken out. WEU's going to keep it going. Finds Kaori. Takes down another. Kezu, WEU, he may just be able to do it this game.
He's a monster. I like how they're playing right now, where they're forcing fights away from the Broodmother. I do think for OT that they're slacking a little bit. I think for them, they need to play a bit more together, like at least have the Broodmother mid so that he can connect bottom, or maybe just force a Roche. But what Team Bold are doing is great. They're trying to like fight away from it. WEU's getting like these scrappy kills where the enemy team is not together. So yeah, now they have Global again. Pablo got a bit closer to his blink. The only thing is, now they're forcing Roche, and if I saw it correctly, I think Omar has stolen Fisher on Rubik, which is very annoying for a lot of these heroes, especially WEU on this meepo.
Oh, not to be too shaken up after those last few losses, Ooredoo. Straight into the pit they go. And of course, Team Bold not in position to do anything about this. They'll hit it with a scan, but it's already too low for Team Bold to have the time to step over. Full Greaves done on Wooter as well. So it's going to be a little bit harder for Team Bold to be able to jump these heroes and burst them before this sort of sustain comes out. Let's see what Ooredoo want to go for next. Dota Plus, they're calling it a 50-50 right now.
What? It's bugged?
They believe in the WEU meepo. They believe
I'm
in the
not buying
meepo.
it. What, just because he counts as 3 heroes right now? Is it a 8v5 or what?
50-50.
50-50 it is, boys.
Let's see what Team Bold's next move is going to be. It's 4 minutes whilst there's the Aegis in the hands. The TA-2000 make things a little trickier. As Wooter is going to be going for the Pike next. Of course, continue to build up these auras that will make it very difficult for Team Bold to get these kills at the start of any sort of action that they kick off themselves off the back of a smoke movement. Bottom lane, I have TP's coming in, Gorg. Let's see if he's going to be able to get out of this one. They've got eyes on him. He'll turn with the gust to try and put a stop to a potential glimpse. He'll get into the tree line, go for the TP, and he's done it. He's out. Nice gust play there from Gorg. They'll lose Bengen, but Gorg will survive. And top, WEU. He's got the opening, and
that's no grease.
Should have the control. It's a bit of an awkward spot for the meepo to attack from, but he will find it. And Wooter, he's going to get out. He's going to get out.
He's fine.
Ends up in a sort of awkward position there where WEU couldn't quite get the melee hits, being kind of on the edge of the cliff, the spider. So we are not able to take him down there, but getting very close to, though. Wooter only just getting away.
Both teams definitely need to be a little careful. I mean, both of these teams, they have a lot of pick-off capability. Like once Zip Zapper is forced to TP top to defend from the Pango, Team Bold need to really get out of bottom quickly. Gorg did he was nearly overstepping his welcome, but he did play with the silence. And then same with Wooter on the Brood. When this entire team shows bottom, he needs to be a little careful. I think him getting to live there is a little bit illegal. So a little lucky on his side.
Team Bold. Just seeing if they can catch one of these cores alone again. They're going to go straight deep into the jungle. They'll have eyes on TA-2000, but it's close to the tier 2 tower. Not really something that Pablo can set up onto. And swinging back round mid. See if they can get behind the push that Ooredoo Thunders is trying to get going. Still 2 minutes into the Aegis left from TA-2000, and more than ready to join the squad on potentially their next bit of pushing action. Top tier 3's already taken a bit of damage here from the pressure that Wooter's applying, getting the creep shoved in.
Well, it's aim is down, which I think is not that bad for Team Ball. They're getting to some items that they want. Zip Zapper is gonna get closer to his blink continuously. Pablo's getting towards, you know, his shard slowly. He already finished his blink. I think for OT they could speed up this game a little bit. Either try a smoke around, maybe not like into the tier 2, but like into the triangle. Or if you don't feel safe with that, you could exit the tier 2 just to apply some pressure. Because I think this slow gameplay, I mean, I wouldn't say it benefits one team much more than the other, but when you're up 8,000 gold, I think you can turn it up a little bit.
Let's see, Exorcism's back up, and at the same time they know that Team Bold's around, ready for a fight. Team Bold starting to make their way down from the high ground. Looking at the opportunity to lead into this. It could be tricky though, Pablo.
Oh.
It's going to get caught. CA 2000 TPs in aggressively, will manage to help take down Pablo as he tries to TP out himself. Zip Zapper, a few bounces around with the Rolling Thunder, but he's also going to have to back off. Gorg is caught in the Sprout. He'll turn, try and stand his ground with a multi-shot. Gets dragged back here into the clutches of Wooter's Broodmother. It's 2 dead again on Team Pop, maybe even more. The silence hits onto both the 2 of them. Zip Zapper and Bengen in trouble as they'll lose to Pango. Bengen, he will survive. They won't go for any further dives right now, Ooredoo. They'll get back to business, look towards the tier 2 in the mid.
That should help.
Ooh, Kaori is setting up bottom. He's eyeing Weeha right now.
Let's see if Weeha's got anywhere to play his way out of this one. They're going to pop the Exorcism, but the Global's going to come out to try and give time Weeha to back away. See if he can play his way. In fact, he's going to go aggressive. Jumps in for Kaori. And now look towards Noob. See if the micro can get him out of this one, but it can't. It's too much damage from the Death Prophet. Weeha goes down. Meanwhile, back over in the mid. Further losses here for Team Bold as Ooredoo getting close to being able to pressure the high ground. Stolen Fisher sets up onto Gorg. He's got to be careful to clear out the spiders quickly with the swashbuckle.
Oh, so you're 10k gold behind. I think Bolt could still take fights, but they need global and they need to bring the fight. But this Stolen Fish is rubbing me the wrong way. I don't want to be in Weeha's position right now in the game. You're playing against some semi-Earthshaker. He's also going to have shards soon on Rubik, which is going to be even more annoying. He can also save his teammates. So I think continuing in the next couple of minutes, Bolt needs to keep looking for the plays as they did like 5 minutes ago, where they hope someone on someone alone. Perhaps they wait for the Skadi on Wii. He's not too away, which is definitely a big timing. You know what? They're like, nah, screw that. We're not waiting. 5 minutes smoke.
They gotta go. They gotta take these risks, take these chances. Let's see who they can catch. They've got eyes on Wooter. Do they want to settle for the spider? The fish is going to be off the mark, but Weeha's still able to get in with the jump. Meanwhile, on the back line, Zip Zapper gets taken down. They'll commit with the Echo Slap. Get rid of the spider. Wooter falls. Team Bold, they're able to find the pick-off. Maybe looking for more here, Kaori. Tempted to control Weeha with a glimpse back into the kinetic field, but won't actually manage to lock him down. He ends up dying as Gorg kind of goes in very aggressively to ensure that he takes down Kaori. Will cost him his life. There'll be a buyback straight away as well from Kaori. As Ooredoo, they want to try and maybe pressure the high ground now. There's 3 heroes dead on Team Bold. Just Weeha and Pablo left alive and no threat of the Echo Slam. In fact, Pablo himself, maybe no threat from anything from him at all as the Stolen Fisher catches him. Another kill for Noob. And Ooredoo up to the tier 3s they go. 4 dead on Team Bold.
Weeha's farming. It's okay. He's getting closer to his Skadi. Obvious sarcasm. It's not okay. It's not looking too good for them right now. We'll take this next fight together. Like when you have this global, it's gonna help Weeha a lot. It's like some old ancient combo where you have this Meepo who's gonna go in with a global, because how do you counter Meepo? AoE spells. What does global do? You can't cast spells. You math. Next fight, Team Balls together. Rampage for Weeha. I'm calling it now.
See if he can do it. Can he make the dream
It's very easy. Very
Team
easy.
Bold? So you were seeing smiles here from Ooredoo. Noob, I mean, he's in a good place right now. 12, 1 and 4. And very close to finishing off the Shiva's Guard. Let's see what they can find. Let's see if they can catch it. Maybe Noob out. He's the one on his own right now down in the bottom. See if they can catch him.
Oh, his courier.
He's already heading
Okay,
out.
Yeah, he's out.
He is right out of there. They do have that deep vision as well, so they did see TA2000 around, but again, they know that with Team Bold off the map as they are, that Team Bold's going for some sort of smoke movement, and that they're respecting that very much here at Ooredoo, and not going to get caught out by this play.
Yeah, it's. I'll say it's not the hardest read, because if we have a look at the map, there's no one showing. No one is farming the bottom wave at the tier 2. No one's farming the mid wave close to the tier 3. No one has shown top time, and even for OT, as long as they're there, nothing bad can really happen to them. You're so far ahead. You have good timing. Soshan is up soon as well. Now it's up to them, force a high ground with some quick play. Maybe force them back. If they do come back, we go Roche after. Either of these two should be their next two big objectives.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
See what they can do here. Zip Zapper.
Sure.
It's going to hold them back for now. Maybe give Zip Zapper a chance to live. Nah, the follow-up silence is too much to lock him down. Zip Zapper taken out. Ooredoo Thunders removing the top barracks here from the base of Team Bold. Zip Zapper will come in with the buyback. Weehi's going to be quick with the jump. They'll try and come in with the global, but Noob pots the BKB straight away to remove it. Stands his ground here against Meepo. That's going to be Weehi out of the game for 50 seconds. They're not able to burst through Noob, especially at this point with the Shiva's guard. He's absolutely massive here on the Death Prophet, and they'll tap out. GG is called. Ooredoo Thunders will take this game 1.
Yeah, these guys are good. Their draft is pretty solid. They played well in terms of...